Well, good morning and welcome back to Cityline. With me, I have, well, I'm just going to call it, two Greek goddesses here to talk about the festival. And the festival is the Tacoma, the 60th Tacoma Greek Festival. And I think of those 60 years, I have been chasing these women around Tacoma forever. So please join me in welcoming Angela Montoya. You are in charge of the marketing for the Tacoma Greek Festival. Welcome to Cityline, my dear.
Good to be here.
And you brought with you this woman who I think probably everybody in Tacoma knows because she is principal to so many elementary schools, but also, I believe, been involved with this since she was a wee one. Olga Manos, you are a volunteer extraordinaire at the Tacoma Greek Festival. Welcome to Cityline, both of you.
Thank you.
I'm totally fangirling and crushing over this because there isn't anything about the Greek culture that I don't love. My wedding reception was Greek. It was up in Seattle at the
So how many people, like 600?
Oh, well, we wish. At the Byzantium. But when the Byzantium was actually in business there. So
great.
Greek and Greek food and Greek is close to me. So, Olga, we know how long the festival's been around, but what's your history?
Well, it has been around for 60 years.
Yes.
And I was 4 years old when it started, so guess how old I am. There you
We
go.
want proof.
I just turned 64 last week. And
You are gorgeous.
Here's a picture. I'll show you my picture.
Okay, hold it still.
This is my brother Ted, and he's wearing a fustanella, which is the traditional Greek men that they used to be the guards in Greece. And then here I am over here, and I was about 4 years old there. And both my brother and I danced in the Greek festival 60 years ago. So what is that? 59, 64. 1964 it started, right? 1963.
Yeah, 63.
And I was pretty young, but if you come to the festival, you will see some of the dancers that are that young. And it's just been kind of fun for me forever.
Well, and I think you and I share saddle shoes. I had those saddle shoes as well.
I think we all did, but you had to wear those when you were young.
You did. That was just a hallmark.
I love it.
So give people who are just moving to Tacoma, who have just said, gosh, I found a place to live and I love Tacoma, give them the background of what do they need to know about the Greek festival, Olga?
Well, it's fun. As my boys, I have a 26-year-old and a 23-year-old. They say it is the best Greek festival ever, and they have gone all over to see them. We just have fun. It's community. It's part of the Tacoma now. During COVID, we kind of went downhill a little bit because we couldn't do these as much, but now, last year we weren't sure how many people were going to come, and we had a great festival, but this year is going to be even better because Angela's doing all the advertising. You will dance, you will hear music, you will have food, the Greek food, it's just amazing.
Greek wine, beer,
I mean, and you brought us some treats.
Oh, I did.
So tell us what you brought us.
I did. Well, we have a variety pack that we sell at the festival. And there's Melomacadina, which they call them mellows for short.
Mellows.
And actually, the Greek ladies got there at 6:30 this morning, and they're making these.
Yep, finishing them up.
These are Loukomathes. They are a butter cookie.
I love those.
We
all
then
know.
when you wear black, you get it all over you.
Oh, it's just perfect.
And then the baklava, which we have also a big pan of baklava here.
We're selling these at the festival.
Absolutely.
Okay. Pieces of 30.
So, and my big question before we get to the beer garden, which everybody loves the beer garden, is these freeze, don't they? The baklava does.
They do.
I've bought some for Christmas because I had it once and I was hooked.
I would just say cover it with foil and you stick it in the freezer and you take it out and then you can have it for Christmas.
And made with so much love.
Yes.
Absolutely. Ton of love. So I have to say, now that I have the face of the marketing in front of me, you made it so easy for us to find you this year. But before that, it was harder because you were so busy heads down making good food for your community. So let's talk about that beer garden. How long has it been around, Angela?
60 years.
60
years. You guys started from the get-go.
Yes. And we have Greek wine. We have regular wine.
What is that Greek wine called?
Retsina.
Yes, it tastes like pine.
Yes.
I actually like it.
Well,
kinda do
that's
too.
good.
I like. Yeah, you're like I do not.
I'm not a Greek wine person, but I do
I
like
like
their
it too.
beer.
There we go.
Their beer is
So the
good.
beer garden, give us the ins and outs of the beer garden.
It's a couple tables set up. There's the booth. You can go through the line, buy your Greek beer. We're going to have domestics too, and then you
Okay.
can buy your Greek wine. You can also buy by the bottle if you want to, if you're having a dinner.
Yes, which people do.
Yep. So there's one outside in the tent, and there's going to be one inside.
And of course, in the beer garden, 21 and older.
Yeah, it's kind of.
They make sure that you're 21 when they sell
you
it
purchase.
to you.
Okay.
But it's kind of an open bar area on both
Yeah.
sides, so you can have it while you're watching the dancers, while you're
Yes.
going around to the other booths.
Do you think of everything?
Well,
the answer is yes.
I think so, but right now it's a week away, and we're just a little nervous about getting everything done. But it will get
it's
done.
huge.
Okay, so you mentioned 6:30 this morning.
And it'll probably be till about 9 o'clock tonight, because the
Packaging.
ladies are baking the goods, well, with a couple men too.
So we're baking the baklava now.
Now.
Okay, and then the syrup goes on top of it.
Absolutely.
So the final stages of that.
Okay, so
right?
I want to break down
And then-
this day. So I want you to pretend that you have a GoPro on your head right now, and you have walked into this kitchen at 6:30. And I want you to tell our viewers what they see, because we never get a behind-the-scenes tour.
Well, this morning they're doing the mellows.
Okay,
And then
right.
this afternoon.
And how many are there?
There's 4,000.
No, not the mellows. The people who are making.
There was one person, Hottie, that was there this morning at 6:30.
Hottie.
Dipping the mellows. So
She's wonderful.
we make the dough, bake the dough, and then they cool, and then they dip them in a syrup.
And then they put the
a
nuts on
citrus.
top.
So wow, this is
Yes,
a
it's a
well-oiled
process.
machine.
And then they leave it
Yeah.
out for the night crew to come in, and the night crew packages them in either here, or they have it for our coffee shop. We have a
Oh.
coffee shop too
Yes.
that you can buy them individually. And there's Loukomathes there.
Say that word again.
Loukomathes, which is
Loukomathes.
phyllo with custard in the middle and
good.
syrup over the top.
What?
That's like my
good.
all-time favorite.
I didn't know this delicacy
Oh, yes.
existed.
Oh, you got to come try that one.
Oh, I am so there. So,
That's my favorite.
So give
Ouzo
us a,
cake. Sorry.
we're just talking over each other like old friends,
I know.
because we are.
Well,
We
that's
are
what Greeks
old
do
friends.
too, and they
Yes.
talk with their hands and all
Exactly.
the words.
Tell us, give us, which one of you will talk about the full menu and really make me drool right now? Because we focused on desserts.
Well, as you
let's
come
go
in,
back.
As you come in,
GoPro.
I'm down. I've got my GoPro. I'm at the very first station as you come in. I have the dinners. So I have chicken and salad and beans, the Greek beans. They're wonderful.
So good.
Or pastizo salad and beans. And the pastizo is like a lasagna with the meat in the middle and bechamel on the top.
Oh.
It's like to die for.
Yeah.
And so there's the two meals right there. Then you walk in a little further and you can have the appetizers. So there's the tiropitas, which are the cheese pies.
Yes.
Spanakopita, which have spinach inside.
Spinach, yes.
And then dolmathes, which are the grape leaves with a lemon sauce over
Which
the
I
top.
can never get enough of those.
I
I
know.
pretend like I smoke them when I eat
Oh
them.
my gosh,
they're
they're so good. The sauce on the top is amazing.
If you think, oh, I don't like lemon and don't like lemon sauces, it's an alchemy that you have to at least try it with the sauce.
is.
Yes. Oh,
'Cause then
yeah.
it changes the whole taste
Oh,
in
it
your
does.
mouth.
It really
Yes.
does. But the
Yum.
ladies have been making those. They made those in the summertime and froze them.
Yes.
And then we cook them right before the festival and have them ready to go. So each morning they cook.
And I call them Greek origami.
They are. Okay, so
Yep.
I have a question for you,
Yes.
because you have been in this church and in this position for a year and a half. You must be running into a lot of repeat offenders in that kitchen. Because you told me you wanted to bring me into the kitchen, and I said, I don't want to help you. I want to sit and close my eyes and listen to the stories. How many of these women are their grandchildren now grown in that kitchen cooking?
A lot.
Yes, that's the
A lot.
right answer.
It's yeah. There's like a core group of people that come in and volunteer and do the cooking and the prep work, and we've been doing it since June. We started in June.
So this is a well-oiled
is.
project machine. Can we send you two to our nation's capital? I think
Sure, let's go.
You would whip it into shape on both sides in a matter, and especially if you bring, because food's the great
Yes.
uniter.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
is.
Well, we're going to
absolutely.
leave these here for you so you can try them later.
Thank you. Oh
Yes.
my goodness. Oh well, it's going to be gone in a heartbeat.
Yes.
In these last few minutes, What do we need to know about when it opens, logistics, tickets?
No
How
tickets,
long?
free admission.
Free admission.
Yes.
Beautiful, because we have families coming in.
So
Yes.
we open on Friday at 11.
Okay.
Close at 9. Okay. Saturday, same.
Okay.
Sunday we close at 6.
Okay.
Okay. There you
it
go.
is.
And if you don't
And
know
then-
where that beautiful church is, boy, are you in for a big surprise.
15th in Yakima. And then I have to add a caveat in there. We are cashless.
Thank you for adding that.
Yes.
Good to know.
So you can change your cash, card, whatever for festival cards.
All right, let's talk about the dancing. We have like just a minute left. The dancing just makes me want to cry.
Well, we have 2 older groups that dance that are amazing. So it goes from the middle group to the older group, and they go every hour on the odd hour they dance. So like 1, 3, 5, 7.
Yep.
Right.
And then the younger group and the adults go on the even hours. I love that. But they kind of run into each other, so you've got dancing most of the time. And every once in a while you'll get the alum group out there, so the old kids that are graduated from high school that come back from college to help work.
They must
So like
love
both
it.
my boys come in, one comes from Utah, one comes from Bellingham, and they both still dance and they help at the festival. And you talked about generations.
That's it.
There's
Yeah.
generations of people that are part of this church. My grandmother started this church, my yaya, which is what you say
God.
for grandmother. And so she was part of the start of this church, and it's just gone through the generations that we all work there. My godchild, who is my cousin, younger, she runs the small dance group and just loves it.
The dancing
So
is-
you've
is-
got 4, 5, and 6-year-olds dancing, and it's amazing
It
to
is.
watch.
In this last 10 seconds, how do we say cheers in Greek?
Oppa.
Opa.
Or yasu.
Okay,
Yasu.
Yasu. And that's the best way to end this. Thank you so much.
Thank
for
you
being
for
here.
having
Thanks
us.
for
And
having us.
next year, same
Absolutely.
couch, same time.
We just want to
Absolutely.
thank all the volunteers and anyone who's in charge, who
Yes.
comes to help, all the people that come and visit.
Thank you.
It's really an amazing event. So please come on down. It's not this weekend, but the following
We've been
weekend.
showing the graphics.
6th, 7th, 8th.
Okay, I need to go. Otherwise, we can't
come
pause
on
for the
down.
pause. No, I mean, I have to go off the air now.
Okay.
So, I love you both. We'll be right back after this
Enjoy
quick
your
break.
sweets.
Stay still.